Stay till the end. The last quote might just change your life forever. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Henry David Thoreau. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Fear keeps us focused on the past or worried about the future. If we can acknowledge our fear, we can realize that right now we are okay. Thich Nhat Hanh. Fortune favors the bold. Latin proverb. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. E. Cummings. The best way out is always through. Robert Frost. Without courage, wisdom bears no fruit. Baltasar Gracian. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Martin Luther King, Jr. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." Mary Ann Radmacher. The only limits to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Bravery is the solution to regret. Robin Sharma. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Muhammad Ali. Courage is grace under pressure. Ernest Hemingway. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. Soren Kierkegaard. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Albert Einstein. Real courage is when you know you're licked before you begin, but you begin anyway and see it through no matter what. Harper Lee. Where your fear is, there your task is. Carl Jung. The greatest test of courage on earth is to bear defeat without losing heart. Robert Greene Ingersoll. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Robert F. Kennedy. Man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore. Andre Gide. You cannot swim for new horizons until you have courage to lose sight of the shore. William Faulkner. A ship is safe in harbor, but that's not what ships are for. John A. Shedd. Face your fears and you will find your freedom. Buddha. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. Eleanor Roosevelt. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Winston Churchill. It does not take a majority to prevail, but rather an irate, tireless minority, keen on setting brushfires of freedom. Samuel Adams. Be brave. Take risks. Nothing can substitute experience. Paulo Coelho. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Anais Nin. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Nelson Mandela. Courage is found in unlikely places. J.R.R. Tolkien. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. George Adair. It is not the strength of the body that counts, but the strength of the spirit. J.R.R. Tolkien. What would life be if we had no courage to attempt anything? Vincent van Gogh. One man with courage makes a majority. Andrew Jackson. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Mark Twain. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Seneca. Courage is the first of human qualities because it is the quality which guarantees the others. Aristotle. Great crises produce great men and great deeds of courage. John F. Kennedy. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Steve Jobs. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. Nelson Mandela. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Susie Kassem. Be strong, be fearless, be beautiful, and believe that anything is possible when you have the right people there to support you. Misty Copeland. Courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyway. John Wayne. Do the thing you fear, and the death of fear is certain. Ralph Waldo Emerson. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. A. A. Milne. There is no living thing that is not afraid when it faces danger. The true courage is in facing danger when you are afraid. L. Frank Baum. Courage is the most important of all the virtues, because without courage, you can't practice any other virtue consistently. Maya Angelou. No description provided. No description provided.